Hi, dear students. You are welcome back to my channel, Edubbey. What I'll be sharing with you today is February, March 2024. The question, I'm going to share with you the link where you can download this question at the description of this video, so you can check it later. The question says you have been supplied with the following source file or the source file. Now, the first thing you need to do is to open C02 evidence RTF. All right, I have the file here with me. C02 evidence is here. All right. So then after that, you need to make sure your name, center number, and candidate number appear on every page of this document. So in that regard, just right click here, then you can write your name, your center number, and candidate number on every page. All right. Then after you finish, just click here. Look at the next question. So save this file in your work area as evidence followed by your center number and candidate number. So save this one in your work area, save as, then browse, then give it a name, and you save it as evidence. So followed by your center number and candidate number. But you change the format to Word document, then save it. Then the next question says you will need this evidence document during the examination to place your screenshots. Now, the next question says, using a suitable software package, open the file c02gaming.rtf, then gaming.rtf, I have the file here. Then after I open it, what do I need to do? The page setup is set to A4, landscape orientation with 2.5 centimeter margin. Do not make any changes. Then 2 paragraph style have already been created. Do not make any changes as well. Save the document in your work area with the file name GA market. Okay, then I have the file here with me. The question says I have to save it in your work area. Then the name is GA market. But you need to change the format to a Word document, then save it in your work area. Now, the next question says, make sure it is saved in the format of the software you are using. So that's why I changed from RTF earlier. Then place in your evidence document a screenshot to show the file has been saved. Make sure there is evidence of the file type. So if I come here now, you say GA market, where is it? This one. So I can just screenshot this part, click on screenshot on your keyboard, and then you come here and you paste. So, but it's not that clear, by the way. You can just click on picture format, then you can click on crop. Let me crop it so that what I don't need, it will not be there, and everything will be fully visible like that. Expand this one so it will be fully visible, and you can easily see the evidence of the file type here. Now, the next question says, question 2, place in the header of the GA market document the text gaming reviewed by, the text gaming reviewed by, then followed by your candidate number and center number. So what we are going to do here is, in the header, the question says place in the header. They didn't ask you, okay, they said that followed by space and your center number, candidate number, and candidate number right align. Sorry, I didn't read this question correctly. I'm so in hurry. Okay, let me start over again. Place in the header of the GA market document the text gaming reviewed by, followed by space and your name, center number, and candidate number, everything right aligned. Okay, so just double click here. Though one of the easiest thing you can do is just click on header, and you can choose these 3 options. So this one will be, according to the question, place in the header of the GA market document the text gaming reviewed by. So let's type gaming reviewed by, then space, you put your name, then center number, then whatever the candidate number is, then you close this one. Then the next question says, place in the footer automated page number right align. So however, in the header here, you will see they didn't ask me to put anything here. You can delete this one as well. Then for the footer, what do we need to put in the footer? Automated page number right align. So you can just click on the right align here. Then let's go back to insert, page number, current position. Then you use the first one, just only one click. Now, the next question says, make sure that all alignments match the page margin. No other text and the header and footer are fully displayed. So you will see that everything looks very nice. Click here and you close it. So this is what we have so far. All right. Now, the next one says, select the subheading gaming, games, and the following text until where, including the paragraph ending same hardware and performance. So if you come here, this is game, game here until hardware something here until here. What do we need to do? We need to create 2 columns, 2 here, 2 columns of equal width, 1.5 centimeter space between them. So all what you need to do here is to click on layout, then for the column, more, then you choose 2 and you put, for the spacing, you put 1.5 centimeter. So press OK, then it looks like this. All right, it looks like this. And the next question says, apply numbered bullets 1, 2, 3 to the text form action games to role-playing games. So if you look at it, action games from here to the role-playing games. So we need to apply the bullet 1, 2, 3, which means we use this one 1, 2, 3. All right, this one 1, 2, 3. Then the next question says, make sure the number are aligned at the left of the margin. Yes. Then the list is the left of the margin. They are aligned to the left of the margin. So in that case, right click here, or you can just click on paragraph style, any of the two. Click on paragraph here, then you will see the indentation. We need to make it 0 because the question says left of the margin. Make this one to be 0. Okay, press OK. You see it's aligned to the left. And the next question says the list is in single line spacing with no spacing before or after. Let's go back. Single line spacing. Click here. Single line spacing. No space before or after. Spacing. Make everything to be 0 before or after. So it looks like this. And there is a 6-point space after the last item in the list. The last item in the list, this one, there is a 6 points between this and this. There are a few ways of doing this. One of the way you can use is to right click here, click this one, and you put 6 points before. Sorry, not this one. 6 points before it. You see this one. You check this one to 6 points. Click. You will see there is a space between the last one and this paragraph. That's one of the easiest way of doing that. Then create the style, the paragraph style, by using the default paragraph style. GA subhead. GA subhead. We need to create a new one. So to do that, just click here on this option. Click on new. Okay, do you see new style here? Click on new style. After that, you need to give it a name. What's the name? GA subhead. GA. Make sure you write the way they write. GA subhead. Then it's going to be, we are going to use the default paragraph style. Don't forget. Yeah, we use the default paragraph style or normal. So you choose normal here. Now, then after that, okay, we don't need to style for following paragraph based on normal. Yeah, class. You don't need to do, or you can choose normal for this one as well. Then the next one say it needs to be serif. We can use Times New Roman. It's an example of serif. Then 20 center. 20 center. So we change this one to 20. This one is going to be center. Then bold, italic, all caps. Bold, italic, all caps. Click on format. Then paragraph style. Oh, sorry, we cannot find it there. This one, font. All caps. You choose all caps. Okay. Then the question says single 00. Line spacing is single. So click here. Paragraph. Line spacing is single. Is single here. Then spacing before and spacing after is 0 and 0. Then click OK. Then click OK. So then this question says take a screenshot to show that you have defined the setting for GA subhead. Okay, we're supposed to take a screenshot. Go back. Right click. Modify. Don't forget that we create one here. Right click, print screen, press OK. Then you come back to your evidence file and you paste there. To make everything fully visible, you can, where's the crop? You can always do the cropping for this so that everything will be fully visible so that the examiner can see clearly. All right. But if the examiner can see like this as well, it's okay. You can just leave it like this. Now, the next question then says, identify the 3 subhead in the document and apply GA subhead. Identify 3 subhead in the document. This is the first one. You need to apply GA subhead. Which other one? This one, GA subhead, and this one as well, GA subhead. Now, after that, locate and move the paragraph cloud computing. The question didn't say anything about DRS, but before you continue, you see that it doesn't look professional like this. So this part that mistakenly I did earlier, you can just use GA body for it. Okay, GA body, don't forget. Now, to continue with the question, locate and move the paragraph. Cloud gaming is a method to access in content. Cloud gaming, where is it? Cloud gaming. Where do we find it? Okay, here. Until here. The question says we should move it so that it appears as a new paragraph immediately after the subheading cloud gaming. So which means we need to move it here. So just press Ctrl X on your keyboard. Ctrl X on your keyboard. So under the paragraph, cloud gaming. This one is a cloud gaming. Put it here. Paste Ctrl V. Okay? You paste Ctrl V, which means we move it from that place. We put it here. Now, the next question says, place a cloud shape align to the right of the column and the top of the paragraph starting. There are many advantages. So there are many advantages. So where is it? There are many advantages here. Okay, we need to put the shape of the cloud. Click on insert shape. Where's the shape of the cloud? Can we find any shape here? Shape of the cloud. Where is it? Okay, this is one, by the way, and this is another one. It's up to you. You won't lose marks on which of this shape you use, in as much as it looks like a cloud. So I'm going to use this one, put it somewhere here. So though the question says it should look like this, but on my computer, for some reason, I don't have exact shape they use. So I don't have it here. It's okay. You can just use the one that is very similar, which you have on your computer. All right, let's proceed. Though the question says place a cloud shape aligned to the right of the column and top of the page, which means this is supposed to be the right of the column. We put it here on top of the page, somewhere here. So however, when we put this, what do we need to do? So it is a resize to a width of 5 centimeter, width of size 5 centimeter. Click on it, click on this shape, and you can always click on text box, and the width is 5 centimeter. Change it to 5, press enter. This is 5 centimeter. Then the outside edge of the cloud is black and 3 to 4 point thick. So what we do here is you click on this, the outside is black. This is shape outline. You choose color black. Okay, shape outline is black. If it is red, you choose red, but we are not choosing red here, we choose black. And you click on weight, then you will see 3 to 4 centimeter. We choose 3 points. 3 points. Then it is filled with a light gray shading. Light gray shading. You come to shape fill, 25 to 40. This is 25 is okay, or you can even use 35. Gray shading, and the text wrap around the shape. Text wrap around the shape. It doesn't look like this. It doesn't look nice like this. Right click, or you can just click on wrap text. Then you choose through. Okay, choose through. Then the question already say we should put it on top. It's going to look like this. So text around the shape. Now, the next question says, so enter the text cloud gaming in the cloud shape created in step 8. Cloud gaming. So here, just click and you type cloud gaming. Make sure you type correctly. Then format this text to display in a bold black font. In a bold, make it bold, black font. It's already black. Now, so make sure the text fits within the shape and does not touch the border. So the completed shape should look like this. So which means you can put it towards the middle, and if possible, you can actually increase the size as well. So if you put it somewhere here, then you can increase the size. Oh, I think this is too big. It's okay, just reduce it. Then press enter. It looks like this. Now, the question says spell check and proofread the document. So make sure that the list is not split over the 2 columns. There are no windows, so there are no blank page. Original style are maintained. All style are applied consistently, and spacing is consistent between all items. So if you look at this, let's look at it. The first thing is to spell check. Click on review, spelling and grammar. Click on spelling and grammar to check. It's around 95. Correction, refine. Is there anything we need to do here for spelling? Realistic, yeah, you can. Realistic, you can accept. Simulation, you can accept. Then Edubbey, no, because that one is just ignore all Edubbey you see there. What about the grammar? Non-portable, you can accept. Action adventure, you can accept. People can accept. Highly polished can accept, and server can accept. Result can accept as well. Then that should be okay, like that. Then this one, after you finish, try to look at it. Is there any widow or orphan? Then everything looks okay. Everything looks okay. No issue here. Though this one looks like a orphan, by the way, but it's also part of the sentence. So coming, so you can leave it like that. Or what you can do is if you press enter here, okay, so that it can be 2 line at least. It can be 2 line. It won't look like orphan or widow. All right, everything looks nice. Then after that, the question says you save the document and you can claim your 23 marks. Save the document and you claim your 23 marks. Okay, although this video is going to be very long, but at least let me make everything in one shot. So let's start the database. Database says you are not going to prepare some reports and make sure all currency values display the same currency symbol and are set to 2 decimal places. Examine the file, this, and identify the most appropriate field to set as a primary key. Then close this file. Then after that, using database software, import the file C02 games. Let's import the file now. When we import it, then we will determine which one is going to be the primary key. So I have the software with me. Click on file and new data source from file, then text file. Then let me choose the file here. I think I have it under download. C02 game. Okay, this one. Click on open. Press OK. Next. First row contains, and you can choose the advanced. Then what we need to do here is text game is text the release year is number integer and 0 decimal. We are going to do this one later, but let's do the integer now. Text and number. Let's look at it. This one is short text. This one is an integer, either long integer or short integer. That should be okay. This one is text, number or currency. Text. This one is number and currency. So it's going to be double. Why? Because anytime you see 2 decimal places, then we are going to use double. All right, as the data type. So text, number. This one is decimal as well. Then this is text is decimal. Then definitely we need to use double. Then the last one is a rank, and the rank is integer, 0 decimal place. In as much as 0 decimal place, it's not necessary to use double. We can still use integer for that. All right. Then press OK, and we click on next. Now, to choose the primary key, let's look at this. The question didn't tell you this time what is going to be the primary key. But if you check it properly, you will see that game title cannot. Then gen code and game code. This will be game code, since this table is actually for game, by the way. So this one is, it's not possible for two games to have the same code. All right. And this H code, this one is going to be foreign key, by the way. Foreign key. So we are using game code. So click on next, and you can call it game table. Game table, and click on finish. So before we continue, you can just open the file and look at your table. Does everything look nice? Is there anything you're supposed to modify here? If there is, you can always click on design view. You see this design view, then come back, text release year. According to the question, release year is supposed to be 0 decimal place. So if we click here, come down here, and you choose 0 decimal place, then according to the question, price is supposed to be 2 decimal places. Price is double and not auto. It should be 2 decimal places. And finally, global sale should be 2 decimal places as well. Global sale, it should be double, as we choose earlier. It can be currency or double, but I don't see double here. It's okay. I can choose currency, and it's going to be 2 decimal places. 2 decimal places. Let's say currency, 2 decimal places, and the last one is 0 decimal places. So we choose 0 decimal places. All right. Now let's go back here and try to see how it looks like. You see, this one is 0 decimal place, 2 decimal places, and for the price as well. The price is supposed to be, let's change it back to the currency so that we can have the symbol of the currency there. Price is double. However, let's change it back to currency. Okay, from here, change it back to currency. For the format, we choose currency. Then let's see how it looks like. Okay, so it's 2 decimal places now. So everything looks nice. Then we can proceed with the rest of the question. Now, save the file, then place in your evidence file a screenshot showing the field name, data type, and the primary key that we use. In that regard, go back. Then we need to screenshot. This part, and you come to your evidence file. Put the evidence file here. Okay. Then you can always click on crop so that everything will be fully visible. Click here, make it bigger so that the examiner can see clearly. Okay, examiner can see clearly. Now let's proceed with the question. The next question says, import the file C02 classifications.csv as a new table. So we need to import another one now. Click on datasheet view, external data, new file, text file, then browse, classification, open, okay. Next, choose this. Then do we give in anything? Use the field names as data type provided. Okay, we don't need to change anything in the data type. Then set H code as the primary key. This time, so we click on next. Next, we've been given the primary key to be H code. All right. Then click on next, and we can call this one classification table. Then click on finish. Then before we continue, once again, click on classification table. Try to see, does everything look okay? Is there anything we need to change here? Nothing. Everything looks fine. Then place in your evidence file a screenshot showing the field name, data type, and the primary key for this. So we need to do the same thing as well. Right click, design view, then screenshot this and place it here. All right. But to save my time, I won't be doing the cropping for this. Now, the next one, import the file 02 January as a new table in your database. Wow. So we are giving this table for this question, 3 tables for this question. Then follow the same process. January, open, press OK. Next, is there anything we need to do? Use the field names and data type provided, then set gen code as a primary key. Next, gen code as primary key. Next, we say general table. Click on finish. Then after that, look at this, everything looks okay. Then what about evidence file? Place in your evidence file as well. Okay. We need to do evidence file for this too. Don't be so lazy not to do this. Don't lose marks because of this. All right. Put this one, put the evidence file as well. Now, the next question says, create one-to-many ownership as link. So to create one-to-many ownership, all what you need to do here is click on external data. Database tool. Click on ownership. The first one, double click the first table, double click the second table, double click the third one. Now, according to the question, gen code in the generate table. This is generate table. Gen code in the gen table, then and gen code in the game table. Gen code, generate to gen code in the game table. Generate gen code, game table, gen code. This one is okay. Click on create. Then the next question, age code in the classification table, age code in the game table. Classification table, age code to age code here. Classification table, age code, game table, age code, this one. Then click on. They always ask for evidence file. Okay, we need to do the evidence file for this one as well. You have two options. You can do like this, or you can just right click and you click this to do the evidence file. But you can't do it twice, by the way. Just right click here. You do the print screen. Do the first one. Click here, edit to make it smaller. Only this part. Okay, and you do it again one more time. Press OK here. Right click for this one as well. Edit, put it here so that everything is fully visible. Print screen, come back to your evidence file and you paste it beside. Right click, crop, remove all the excess. You see they are beside each other. You do it for both tables. Now, the next question says, add the following as a new record in the game table. Dr. Thomas. So maybe what I'm going to do to make it faster, let me reduce the size of the screen here. Then let me reduce it. Okay, press OK. Right click and save. Right click, save, and you can close all this. The game table is here. Scroll down to the last one. Okay. Then the question says, for the game title, you need to put Dr. Thomas. Make sure you type exactly the way they have done it. 2006. This one will be G6, then PZ020, then C3, then this one will be Creation Arts, and this is 18.80, then Cyrus 360, then this one will be GD7. This is 4.86, and finally 203. That's all. Then right click and you save your work. Then from here, the next question, yeah, that's all. Then using the field from all three tables, produce a tabular report. We need to produce a tabular report. Now, to do that, maybe I can just read it. Let me put it beside each other, much more easier. To do that, anytime you want to produce a report, you need to create a query first. And what you do is query design or query wizard. Click on query wizard, press OK. Now, from this table, bring everything in. From classification table, bring everything in. And from generic table, bring everything in. Click on next. Then table, you can just say query one. It's up to you, whatever name you call this one. You're not going to lose marks because of this. All right, query one. Then if you want to modify directly, you can click on modify and you have this. Now, the first question says, select the record where console underscore type begin with text Cyrus. Now, what you need to do, underscore, where is it? Console. Where is that console? Look for it. Console is it's somewhere here. Okay, somewhere here. Console type is somewhere here. There is something I need to show you here. You see, whenever you are giving, this is very, very important that you need to know. This console type, okay? Look at the formula that I'm going to put here. If you have, you need to start with the text Cyrus. When you put Cyrus, then you put star. This is how to solve this problem. So this basically means Cyrus star. It means start with. But if it is end with, then you need to put star first before you write Cyrus. But if the question says include, that you need to put star in the beginning, star in the end. So pay attention to that, okay? Then you can run it, by the way, and try to see what happened. Text CY, run it. Or something wrong here for some reason. Actually, okay, let me click on run. Why have it? Oh, sorry, it looks like I made mistake earlier. The question says gen code in genre table and gen code, not game code. Oh, okay. So what I need to do, just delete this one. Then let me drag this one to gen code, not game code. Let's run it. Okay, everything, I'm having 75 record. Everything is okay. So go back to design view again. And the question says, release year is 2010 or later. 2010 or later. Release year, let's look for it. Maybe somewhere here. Release year, here. So which means greater than or equal to 2010 or later, which means greater than or equal to 2010. So if we look at this one, you see that we are having around 32. We are having around 32 record. Now, so show only the field. From this question downward, then we are going to do it in the report. So let's quickly create another report now. We call it report wizard, and we are using our query. So, but in this, we need to follow this order. The first one is game title will come first, then followed by game title, genre will follow. Genre will follow, where is it? Then followed by age category, release year, age category, then release year will follow. Then console type will follow, console type, and finally rank will follow. And the question say in this order. So click on next. Then the question clearly says that do not group the data. If you choose this one or this, you are grouping the data into two. But the question says do not group the data. Then click on next. Click on next. Then sort the data into ascending order of rank. Rank, ascending order of rank. Click on next. Then has a page orientation of portrait. We choose a portrait and fit on a single page. Click on next. And this one, latest Cyrus console games. So let's give it a name. Though we can still put the name later, by the way. The latest Cyrus. Okay. Console games. Then click on finish. This is how it's going to look like. So, but normally, this one is the software issue. So you need to right click here and you click on layout view. Then we need to rearrange this properly. So the first one is game title. Game title is supposed to come first. Why this one will come last? Just put it here. Game title, right click. Make sure everything is fully visible. Okay, it's fully visible like this. Then followed by generate. Generate is supposed to follow. You can reduce the size of this. Make sure it's fully visible. Then followed by age category. Expand this one to make it fully visible. Age category, drag it down a little bit. Then followed by release year. Drag it down. This one. Then release year. Okay. Then the next one will be console type and rank. This is console type. Reduce the size. Reduce the size of this one as well. Then we are having the rank as the last one. Check it very well and you make sure that everything is fully visible. Then after that, the question says, include only the title, latest this one here, displaying in a large font fully visible at the top of the. So this is already okay, but if you still want to increase the size, you can still increase the size. It's up to you. You will not lose marks because of that. Then has your name, center number, and candidate number. So on the report, to do that, go back to design view, then under report footer, or not here, under page footer, put it down. Then you can put your center number, candidate number here. Where is it? Center number. So click on label. This is label, right? Click on label and you drag this one here. Then you type your name. Then put your center number and candidate number. So come back to maybe print preview and you see how it looks like. Then that's all. You save and you print. Now you need to create another report now. Using field from games table and classification table, only these two tables. Using field from the games table and classification table, produce a report. So we need to quickly create another query now. So, and to create another query, all what you need to do is, let's come back here. Of course, you save this one. Now, let's quickly create another report. Query wizard. We are using classification table and we are using game table. Classification table and game table. Okay, classification table and game table. Click on next, next. Then this one we can call it query 2. Query 2. And in this query 2, click on finish. It looks like this. Come to design view. Then what does the question say? Select the record where game title include the text tumors. So game title, where's game title? Include, I told you earlier, you need to say star. tumors, then star. This is whenever you say the word include, then this is what you do. Okay, don't forget tumors. Now, if that is okay, click on run to see that everything works correctly. Then we're having around 55 record. Go back to design view. The next one says H code is C3 or C7. H code. So let's look for H code C3 or C7. Only this. C3 or C7. So if you click, we're having 42 record. Then contain a new field called sales underscore percentage. So let's come back to design view. You come to the last one and you need to click on builder. You need to click on builder. Then you say sales underscore what? Underscore percentage. Okay. Then column. You see what I put here? Column. So not equal. You put column. Now, what? Let's column. Okay. You see what I put? Sales underscore. Then the next thing we need to do is where's the question? Which is calculated at runtime. This field will display the percentage sold for each game in this. Then the total number of games sold was 354. Use global sales divided by 354. The total number of games sold was 354. Now the question answer is use global sales. Global sales. So where's global sale? Look for it. This one. Double click. Remove this one. Global sale divided by 354 according to the question. Then multiply by 100. Then multiply by 100. So put these two in the bracket. You just follow the rule of BidMass here. Then multiply by 100. Then is that all? Format this field to display with 2 decimal places. Now this is how the formula will look like. You see, this is how the formula will look like. Press OK and click on run to see how it looks like. All right. Now, if that's okay, let's go back to design view and complete the part of the question. The question says format this field to display with 2 decimal places. So just come back here, right click on property. Then you will see, actually I couldn't see, you choose the standard, but I'm supposed to see 2 decimal places here. But if you're facing the same issue, this one is the issue of the software, by the way. You can just save your work, close it, close the software, then you open the software again. This is the issue of the software. You're supposed to set the decimal places over there. This is what I was working on. Double click, right click on design view, come back here. Where is it? Okay, come back here, the last one, right click property, right click property. Then you see decimal place is there now. So the question says, let me look at the question again. 2 decimal places. So you choose 2 decimal places and you choose standard for this. All right. Then look at this. Okay, sales percentage. This is what I have, 2 decimal places. Now, format this field to display with 2 decimal places. Done. Now, show only the field game title. Now, in this regard, we need to create our report now. Report wizard. Okay, save this one. Now, report wizard. What are the things we need? I think I'm supposed to minimize this just like I did earlier. Okay, so create a report wizard. Okay, now the question says show only the field game title first, then followed by age category. Age category follows, then followed by global sales, then followed by game publisher, then followed by console type, price, and the last one is sales, the one that we just created now. In this order, with data, everything is fully visible. Click on next, then do not group the data. I explained this one earlier, right? Do not group the data. Click on next. Then the next question says, sort the data into ascending order of console type, ascending order, and descending order of what? Of global sales. Global sales, you put the descending order. Click on next. Then fit has a page orientation of landscape this time, then fits in a single page width. Click on next. And for this one, you can give it a name. What's the name? Include only the title, Junior Thomas Game. Junior Thomas Games. Then click on finish. This is how it looks like. Then right click and you come to layout view. Let's quickly rearrange it. So to look like the way, what was the first thing? We always do this all the time, by the way. This is the issue of the software. So show only the game title. The game title is supposed to come first for some reason. So not this one. Let me reduce the size of this and put the game title somewhere here. Or I shouldn't put it here. I won't be able to find it later. So let's put it, reduce the size, drag it somewhere here. So game title, drag it here. So that should be the first thing. I'm going to expand it later. So game title, then age category follows. So let me drag this one here. Oh, only this. And drag it here. Age category will follow. So expand this a little bit. Then each category, global sales follows. Then game publisher also follows. Put it here. Game publisher. And finally, game publisher. Then console type is here. Then after console type, we have price and sales. Price and sales. Price is here. And sales is also here. All right. Before we start expanding them, let me quickly adjust this one very well. So first and foremost, the global sales, or what's the first one? Drag all this one towards the side. Okay, this also. So let's solve this problem first. Is this one fully visible? Expand more. Expand more. Still not fully visible. Okay, drag this one towards the side. This towards the side. Let's see. Okay, it's fully visible now. This one settled. What about the game category? Drag it somewhere here. Game category. Okay, it looks nice like this. Then global sales. Okay. Then game publisher. More. Hopefully, no. More. Okay, it's okay until here. Everything okay. Then next is console. Put the price somewhere here. So for the console, how does it look like? Complete. No, not this one. Okay, everything looks okay. Then for the price, expand it, drag it, and finally for sales, bring it in somewhere here. And if you think that you have enough space, you can still drag it towards here so that everything will be on a single page according to the question. All right. So the most important thing is you make sure everything is fully visible. So do not lose marks because of visibility or whatsoever. So drag this one towards a little bit here. Try to check. You scroll up and down to see everything is fully visible. Okay. Then drag this one towards here as well. Okay, sorry. And this, you can put it inside. Hopefully everything should be fully visible like this. So spend your time. These are around 2 marks. If you don't do that, you might lose like 2 marks there. Now, the next question says, calculate the average price and place this below the price column. Calculate the average price. Let's come back to design view. Now, under report footer, so let's put the price. Where's the price? The price is here. Then we are going to use the database tool or external this. Okay. Let me, okay, here. We are going to use the text box. You put it under here, okay, under the report. So we say equal AVG. Then you open the bracket and you close it. AVG of what? AVG of price. Then we use the straight bracket. So don't forget, this is how it looks like. Then the next one says, so this is how it looks like. You see the formula clearly? Now, the next one says, where's the question? Format this value as a currency with 2 decimal places. So right click here. Right click on property. Then you choose 2 decimal places. Then you can choose standard. Now, and the next question says, has the label average game price? Average game price. Okay, then reduce the size and expand this one. So to make sure everything is fully visible. Very, very important. Since this one is talking about money, you can actually choose the currency here, by the way. So, but you won't lose marks because of that as well. What does the last question say? Has your name, center number, and candidate number in the footer? So to do that, expand this one. Then you come to label, then put your name, center number, and candidate number somewhere here. Whatever your center number and candidate number is. Come back here, report preview. Let's see how it looks like this. All right. And that's all. You save your work and you print it. So don't forget. Now, for the last part of the question, let's quickly do this, though this video is going to be very long. Now, the last one says presentation. In the presentation, you are going to create a short presentation about online gaming safety. All slides must have a consistent layout and formatting. Create a presentation of 8 slides using the file, this one. So let's quickly open PowerPoint. So we're going to use C02 safety this time. So open the blank one. Let's import. Open. Browse. Where's download? Okay, all file. 02 something. Safety, 02 safety. Then open. Or is that not the question? Yeah, 0 to safety. Unless otherwise instructed, the slide must display a title and a bulleted list. All right. Now, use a master slide to display only the following features. Use this master slide to display only the following features. Now, what we do here is, let me show everything. Click on View, then click on Slide Master. Then the first one, we are using the first one, okay? What does the question want us to display? Automated slide number on the right top. So this is slide number on the right top. Take it here. You can just reduce the size and you put it on the right top. This is the right top. It's already there. Then the next one is the company logo, C02 logo, position on the top right. Hey, top left, sorry. This one is top left. So put it somewhere here, top left. Then for the logo, C02 logo, position on the top right. Okay, insert picture, this device, download, this one logo. Bring it in, we put it on the top left, but you cannot overlap. Okay, try to adjust, make sure there is no any overlapping. Then the next question, your name, center number, and candidate number. Your name, center number, and candidate number. We put it where? Use a master slide to display only the following features. Okay, they didn't tell us where we should put it. You can just put it in the footer. So your name, center number, then candidate's number. Now, but the last thing you need to do is click on insert. You click on header and footer, and you need to display slide number. You need to display footer. This is a slide number, you see, slide number, and this is a footer. So click on apply to all. And is there any other thing? Make sure that your master slide item appear in the same position and no item overlap another one. Okay, we have done that. After that, you need to close your slide master. Where is it? Close it and try to see, does everything looks like? Okay. Now, the next question says, delete the slide with the title gaming benefits and negative effects of gaming. So where's that slide? Gaming benefits. Gaming benefits. Just right click and you can delete slide. Negative effect of gaming, right click and delete slide. Then the next one, use the data in the file C02 rating.csv to create a vertical bar chart. So let's open this. C02, sorry, what's the name? Rating. C02 rating. Where are you? This one. Click. What do we need to do? To create a vertical bar chart to show the number of rating given to each category in 2023 only. So click here to view all the data, 2023 only. So which means you highlight this H3 until here, 2023 only this. Okay. Then click here, chart. You use the column. All right. Use the column. Bar chart vertical 223. Display with label the age category in the category axis. Age category in the category axis and number of games on the value axis. Age and a number of games in the category axis. So it's already there. All what you need to do is axis title. Click on axis title. This one we say rating category, or what does the question says? Display with label age category on the category axis. Age category. And the question says, and the number of games on the value axis. Number of games. This is the value axis. Number of games. Then the question says, do not display a legend. Is there any legend? We don't have any legend here. Do not display legend. Then label the chart as follows. Chart title is rating of games in 2023. Rating of games in 2023. Then the next one says category axis title, age category. Category axis title, age category. We have done that already. Then display only the data value along the top of each bar. So click here. Data label along the top of each bar. Data label along the top of each bar. Then the next one says format the value axis scale to display minimum of 0, maximum of 560, value axis, and increment of 70. Right click here. Right click on format axis. Then minimum of, the question says minimum of 0, maximum of 560, increment of 70. 0, the maximum of 560, and increment of 70. This is what we need to do according to the question. 0, 70, 560. Then the next question says, place the chart to the left of the bullet on the slide with the title game ratings. So just click here, copy, and we come back to our PowerPoint presentation, game rating. Then the question says we should put it in the left. Just reduce the size of this. Okay, then paste. Put it here in the left. Now, no words in the chart are split. Make sure that everything looks okay. No splitting. All data and label are fully visible. They are not on top of each other. The chart and its content do not overlap each other. Then on the slide with the title, game ratings, we are there. So format the text, age, classification, link. All right. Then you click on insert and you can choose. We want to link this one to where? To existing. And you choose document or download. Okay, it's on download, and this is the file that they ask us to link it to. Then before you click OK, I think the question is going to ask us to provide the screenshot for that. Okay, take a screenshot to show that the text link to the correct file. Place this one in your evidence file. So all what you need to do is to take a screenshot this. You take a screenshot and you put it in your evidence file. So just like this. So now after we finish, so press OK, then it looks like this. Then the next question says, add the following text as a presenter note. What's the text? Rating guidance helps parents make informed choices. Okay, let's go back. Then you come here. You see, you come to this place and you type, oh, I forgot. What is it? Rating guidance. Rating guidance helps parents make informed choices. Make sure you type it correctly, so don't lose marks here. It looks like this. Then the next question says, print only this slide. So to print only this slide, just click on Ctrl P. Then you click on, do you want to print the whole slide? No, just the current slide. Then you want to print this one, notes pages, so that you will have your notes here. Then you click on print. Then after you finish, the next one says save the presentation. Then after that, you print slide 1, 2, 3, 4 only as handout in portrait orientation with 2 slides on each page. 2 slides on each page. So then in that regard, just select 1, 2, 3, 4. All these 4 slides, select them. Ctrl P to print. Then print selection. Then you need to print 2 on a page. You print 2 on a page. Then you click on print. Then after that, you just save your work, and that's all. And you can claim your 19 marks. So thank you for watching this video. So you can still watch my other videos as well. So, and I have, if you visit my website as well, courses.edubbey.com, then I have a couple of courses here, which you can, some of them are free and some of them you need to purchase. So, but I have courses for ICT, which is going to help you a lot. So thank you. Bye.